today I wanted to talk about something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time, and that is the question of energy and vitality, and how much energy and vitality can you generate in your life to be able to accomplish all the things that you wanted. Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Swift, and welcome to Women Over 50 Reclaim Your Mojo, a lifestyle channel devoted to bringing you the happiness advantage based on the science of happiness and positive psychology. If you're new here, then click subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be alerted every time there's a new video, and they will all relate to you. If you're a regular, welcome back. It may be a case you've tried some of the general recommendations, like that are fairly common about get more sleep, drink more water, do more exercise, it gives you more energy. And you may have wondered whether there's something more fundamental going on. Well, that's the topic of today's video, and it's about quantum science. So before you switch off mentally, quantum science is really fascinating and really achieve and manifest the absolute epic lives that we have been destined to live. And so this is a fantastic topic, and I'm so grateful to be able to share these learnings with you today. So quantum science is about the study of atomic particles. And you might wonder, well, why that really matters in a question if you're struggling just to get through your day. But when you think about it, when you break down all of the functions, the systems, the organs, the molecules, the cells, the chemicals in the body, you're left with subatomic particles, which appear, little photons or electrons appear to be just floating in space, when actually that's an information field. You get two of those, you get two of them that merge together, then you've got a chemical reaction that's going on. And the reason why it's important is because it suggests that everything is energy. Everything that we see, hear, smell, taste, can feel, every tangible object, and including our bodies, is all made of the same stuff, and it's all energy. The denser the energy becomes, then the more matter we are. And so the theory is about if you can change that energy, you become lighter in your body. It gives you more capacity to do things and to be more creative and inspired. So it follows then that if we can put new information into the field, or the field around those cells, around our bodies, then that information, then the photon and electron reaction will be different, and that's what gives us more energy. So if you've been struggling to make habits stick, then the reason could be that actually there's a misalignment in terms of that information around your field, and that the whole aspect of what's being transmitted through your body is not serving you well. And that brings me to my second point, mapping the body's centers. So you may have heard about chakras, the chakras being the Eastern way of looking at the energy centers of the body. And it starts around your perineum with your sexual organs in the root chakra. It moves up to the sacral chakra just below your navel, up to the solar plexus, up to the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the middle of the brain, the third eye, and then the crown chakra. Now, there are different viewpoints on the chakras. I will cite a study in the comments below that suggests that you can map these chakras or energy centers through to the endocrine system. Now, what happens with the endocrine system is your thoughts start a chemical reaction that sends the neurotransmitters, and the glands in those endocrine centers actually send hormones out to your body. And so what we really want to be able to do is to bless those energy centers with new information that will actually help us and give direction to those glands in the body, to the types of hormones that we want to generate, so that it enables us to think and feel better. So if you've ever tried to keep up with an exercise regime and you find that you can't do it, or that your habits are so ingrained in your body that you find it difficult to change, then one of the reasons may very well be that in terms of your thinking, you are constantly sending those neuropeptides down your system and activating your body in a particular way, and we call them habits. I've spoken many times in these videos, but also in my blog, about the thinking, feeling loop. And this is a vital part of this whole study of quantum science, because those chemical reactions start with a thought, and then as it becomes a chemical reaction in our bodies, it becomes that feeling or that emotion, and then is connected to our heart and how where our energy goes, where our focus goes, then that's where our energy goes, and an emotion is that energy in motion. And we all know that, particularly with negative emotions, if we get in the car to go to work, for example, and we start thinking about how we don't like our boss, and then we get really agitated about that, and then somebody cuts us up in the traffic, and then we get a red light, and we're so irritated that when we finally arrive at work and our co-worker says, "Good morning," we snap back, because actually our whole physiology, which is engaging with the environment at all times, whether it would be with light or sound or magnetism, it's all reacting all the time. We've actually turned on a chemical reaction that has triggered a way of being that then puts us into that habit. A number of the proponents of quantum science and how it relates to us as humans will say that we constantly live in the past. If we get up in the morning, we do the same things in the same way all the time. Basically, it's like Groundhog Day all over again, because our mind-body almost becomes unconscious, because we're living in a particular way that is already predetermined. We've already predetermined it. And so the question then becomes, can you change? Can you infuse your body and your information field with new information that will actually serve you to manifest the life of your dreams? And clearly there is emerging science in this area, and there's emerging research being done around the world as to whether this is true, but it certainly holds a lot of promise. So if you wanted to give it a go, you would really be starting with blessing those energy centers, and also starting to take a very directive attitude towards your thoughts and feelings that are actually governing the way that your body is functioning. And I can certainly say from my own experience, it does help me to have more energy to particularly think about that central channel in the body of where the breath is coming in and going out. It actually helps me to think more, be far more conscious about what I eat, the mental diet that I give myself, how I want to feel, and be more directive. So I can highly recommend it. I find this subject absolutely fascinating. I'd love to know if you've tried it, if you feel that it works for you too. And I'll be writing probably quite a bit more about this because it's such a dynamic area at this point in time. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and I certainly hope that you have, then I would invite you to join me as part of my Women with Mojo membership community. I'll post the link below. Also follow me on Twitter, check out my blog on my website. You can follow me on Facebook as well. I'd love to be part of the conversation with you.